of corruption if we are to remain relevant as a law enforcement institution in the country. And I can assure you that the police institution is resolved to see this through. This is a Christian.
Ghana TV, simply the best. Simply the best. Ebusia mambusa wasa honemu etese nyame na domo bo ade ade nkwane ahoden ede ache takrama eda abodwume ne da nsi atenase yede nkoma ekoso ntinte video no so yede ebra ma no meina akoso kama misra wasa wonsa ka bo modern asa obe subscribe obe like obe comment ne no meina akoso kama kai se eha Ifwa Ghana TV, subscribe, like, or comment here. Share na uni asusu enye bi na yina no nsampane yenche na yema Ghana for ehunu enoma eko ewontinten fidie no eso. Abuzia former general secretary and former secretary for the Church of Pentecost, Apostle Alexander Kumi Larbi and Adin Sembi Atuja. Osi ase gidi for adia bakwa yemenya mesompa ayeye deni na yema ye integrity ye mudie NCP kwan ye faso tena kuro yi mu ose ohwe kwan ye faso tena kuro yi mu a ne kwan ye bde oman no emra ase gidi for ye de toto ho na otim hu se enoma bebre etosini ye yubi a yes ye sum nyame yes ye sum nyame de na nso sene a ye nyame som ene yen kuro yi mu abrabote no so unyoman ne japade na ose na ofisa ne nya media intend your de ye opebia se djuma na ode be hya nsa oye ne se ne osi pebia ofisa no enkanya mesom ho ene your mind dia ose yema oman mu ehia ye okasa na ode tuja se o share Ghana ni obefri oman mu bekọ amanone a se ne osi di mra so ehwe se perpere yo ebeye adwuma no eba ewo yen sani pana from amanone ibedro man mu a kwan ofaso de oman mu mra ene nhihye ye adwuma no ebo ebra ode mfanto ne ade bi atoya yenkoti bra of visit PIWC atomic na one won echinyame asem no ebusia yenti mra.
Police. You go to Germany, where I was schooled, the police is the law. The police in Germany is the law. They are the standard. If you're on the highway and they come very fast, you dare not slow down. You don't know what is happening. Quickly you have to move on. They are the standard. And here, we are locked in the traffic jam. The siren will be blowing. And the policeman comes. Instead of sorting us, he sorts himself and goes. Meanwhile, where is he going? Maybe he's going to pick the boss's child from school. So instead of him organizing us to help us sort ourselves at the traffic jam, he will leave us there and go. Is it not true? Why do you have traffic lights all over, yet there's traffic jam when the lights are on? Because of where we are coming from. Using work resources for private work. We have people in the church who do that. Photocopying, taking office stationery home, using office equipment for private jobs without permission, showing figures that will please our bosses so that we can be promoted. After under open heavens, no, you can't do that. The Spirit will find you out. The glory will not be shown. Looking on unconcerned when people are doing whatever they want to do. Are we willing to see corruption? But our refusal to identify and deal with it also amounts to corruption. Where is the stand of the church? Beloved, let me pose this nagging question. At the end of every month, when you receive your paycheck, ask yourself whether you deserve it as a Christian with regards to your work contract. You sign a contract, I'll come to work 8 to 5 p.m. But you go to work at 10 and closes at 3. And you expect full salary. So somebody has said, The employers are pretending to be paying us, so we also pretend to work. If the employer is a Christian, he should pay well. Leave him alone. Yours is to fulfill your part of the contract. After the interview, you were sent an appointment letter and you accepted. And one of the terms was that you come to work at 8 and close at 5. 12 to 1 is break. Go to our ministries. 11 o'clock, they are on break. 11 o'clock, they are on break. And they come at 3. And they come and pack and go. Are there Christians at the office? If it's yes, then we have a problem. Do you deserve the monies you receive? Beloved, the nation is counting on us. And God is looking up to us. So we raise the next generation. People who are blameless, upright, and ready to serve their nation. We are all involved. And therefore, we don't want to speak about it. But the church is ready to fix it. And we are ready to lead our crusade. The men and women of God are right to embrace ourselves to challenge the evil in the land. And I like what our dear IGP just said. It's at Ghana Web, dated 8 January 2020. He's a proud member of our church. And soon after he was confirmed, he started throwing missiles at his people. Because the Ghana Police Service has consistently topped every corruption perception index organized by the Afro Barometer people. So the IGP comes, and speaking at the National Anti-Corruption Action Plan Sensitization, this is what he said. May I mention here that for the first time in the issue of the Ghana Police Service, the Central Disciplinary Board of the service has had no backlogs. Unlike the days where an officer could get involved in a situation and is either interdicted or is suspended, or his case is extended and the file can be here for 5 to 6 years. So for him, a police officer commits a crime and the file is there and they sit on it. Once he came, he said, no way. Once the file comes, I'll deal with it. I said it last Thursday and he supported. He was there. I said it because I quoted him and he was happy. Because he's a member of our dear church. He has started a crusade. And he says that there is an adage that a fish starts rotting from the head. And therefore, it is appropriate to get our senior officers involved with the fight against corruption. Since we are the head, and we have no choice but to work very hard to address the perception of corruption, if we are to remain relevant as a law enforcement institution in the country. And I can assure you that the police institution is resolved to see this through. This is a Christian. And we assure him all our support. Even if he stays there for 1 year, you send a signal that the Christian was here. What are you doing about the things at your office? Where you sit, and things around you are in a mess, and you are okay. You organize morning devotions all right at the office. And after the morning devotion, things still don't work, and you are okay. No, it can't work, and it shouldn't continue. After the encounter, it shouldn't continue. Why do roads deteriorate so soon? Beloved, as Christians and men and women of God, when we are given an assignment, something to execute, it behoves us to stand tall. In our marriages, there should be honesty. At our workplaces, there should be no fault found about us. Wherever we are, people must see us as men and women of integrity, because the Bible says that righteousness exalts a nation, but sin is a disgrace. That's why we are in this mess. We have chosen the path of sin. We We have chosen the path of corruption. We've just taken church as a garment. We put the church on. But when we go home, we remove the church and put the world on. This can't continue. Church is not a garment. Christianity is a way of life. It's not a religion. If somebody's in Christ, he becomes a new creation. A new creation, not a rehabilitated building, not a refurbished, not a rebranded. A new creation. He's been turned inside out, upside down. So he leaves the presence of God justified, cleansed, sanctified unto good works. Why have most of us chosen the path of corruption? The problem is all over us. And Warren Buffett has said that if you meet any person, look for three things: intelligence, energy, and integrity. If they don't have the last one, don't even bother about the first two. Intelligence, Ghanaians we are. Energy, look at the way the time our women wake up. Our mothers will wake up at 4 a.m. and come home around 12 midnight. Hard-working Ghanaians. We are smart. We are knowledgeable. When we travel outside, we excel. But where is the integrity? Warren Buffett says, look for three things in a person: intelligence, energy, and integrity. If you don't find the last one, don't even bother about the first two. So Ghana, we have chosen the path of intelligence. We have chosen the path of hard work and strength and energy. But where is the integrity? The guy is working hard. He's staying into the deep night at the office from 6 to 8. He's still at what is he doing? He's trying to change things. He's trying to massage figures. We have to work with our hearts, not only with our head. There is this young man I met in the Bible whose life challenged me, and I want us to walk through that. Uriah. 2 Samuel chapter 11, verse 1 to 27. I wouldn't read. 2 Samuel 11, 1 to 27. Bible says that Uriah was a Hittite. David, instead of going to war, did not go to war. And he messes up and sleeps.
Yes, everything. Yeah, that was the former general secretary of the Church of Pentecost. Nyamesom. Ghana, we claim, say, there was 71% of Christians in our Ghana. We claim. But the more yenya higher percentage of Christians, the more corruption is going higher. We claim we have 15% of Muslims, but the higher Muslims number is going up, the more corruption is going high. Why am I here? How do we respect the laws of the land? How do we respect it? How do we treat people? Kwa ben ye faso ye na de. Kwa ben ye frɛ ho ase gidifo, ye frɛ ho se ye Kristofo, ye frɛ ho se ye hu ni Kristo. Nanso ye ne ayesi ye hu ni Kristo no. Ye mu binom when you have the opportunity. Oh, I want we boost I be me a bit to me. Also, I want to the for 35 bra. Cook room na dey 15 Ghana. Ade na aye me enti me for 35 na bro sa but I want to the for 35 bra be fa no. Ade na 15 cedis. ko bi onye member minimum na da also 15 cedis na maton me am member 35. Our integrity. Sometimes kwa ye faso ye sumo men Ghana presidency Christopher kwa we claim say Christopher na abet na aduane so, but then ye when I power say ministers presence ne former about 70 to 80% are a Christian or a Muslim. But what has happened to this country? We claim o may bra ye bretia ye teso e manipa dimrika pekwanye obi bia pep ye bopi obi pekwanye tu efro man mu akopa baby fofrat na eye dentra sika afibia ye hye o man hye through corruption alone. Afibia sika o man hye etimi fa wekese etifie ni na ma bo editua wonka eyeye ko waste ono anim sa ade ami yi emfaso ede beba man ni mu ne eye kete but onye ade ami yi nipa ho be kire wo mo na so obeye ade ami yi minia desani kristoni amena msese me kristoni no na ho be kire no, but it benefit me, but I'm benefited the majority. But I will do it because me ya inti me ye. What is happening now? This country, bra ye bre, e nipa ye sure ewurade. Ne ye fi say eye many opportunity so me nye sika na wiase nyina ho kire na eye me wa. I receive a lot of calls. Why? Because enipa obi say me pese me bia adwuma me bia adwuma nanso se ne enipa ye na egu ma ye se me pese me yesi metimi anka me pese me di se ba nanso ma ye me na egu ma ton sase mama elder bia di mani ma to asase se na ekwakosi aye wonwuran se we yesi aye wonwuran se yesi obiad ne complain ba what are we doing? Ejidifo. So Christian ye hu ni kan ye som no. Yini penny so we pretend as if we are holy. But nyame ni ma. De bia me ka asem we. But I am not justifying say edwamamwa ye. But edwamamwa de awo de say wow. But ye obani bi hawo ya eka so no eka kuro no eka obi ye oye gidini waji contract say onya kwan waye kwan no nwran kwan a kuro muni ni padodo e be fa so aye no nwran but ono de omo adwamanti onye bone nemom ba ku bi na no wakoto no pa no ende hey opinsin. But obi so akwaji contract wakonya office bi akwatena dia o di dream ewo ho bo mine kro so akwada bia ne bedu wanje uska oboa wo de envelope to asefa bo to so na musuon kwan pia bonte kofa bo bra eden eyete me koso Ghana fa bo to so ayesa wo envelope ne be fraba be hu akọ oba Ghana eyete bi asafu mbenifo ibi eye asofo ibi eye Christopher ibi eye ngremofo for boto so one fa bo anto so amframa ibi who form na ko. What are we doing? You feel see ye obi you feel say me new opportunity let me amass my me pay me ho me nya me ho nanso ye refi say me nya wiase japadi nyina se minye wiase si kampim nyina na me yo mekro edebena menya edebena menya edebena menyo edebena menya abuzia se mo man toye nkoma so agande ye ho betoye ni o ye ho betoye na so obi afa no se e opportunity ma me nkwaye yie obi ti dwom na nsen dollar so atete ma chese tiame adom normal perform kakra ebusua yese won so te wodi so kakra afi no otum because nya na ban ti odo ne party se ne party dia nko bete so enye ne party nti da mente so ebusua omi yenhwe bibi yo obakro imu a lorry fare eso anopa price na eso enwumre price anopa price ye normal enwumre enra me ko santase bofood ho side normal fare 6 cities but I bought from 3-4 10 cities baby obesibia yeah yen say me ye na minye sika de bi kobo afade a chese mayade me de bi tua tais a mayade but tais tua ni afarbo wo ye de bo anyam ye dwuma but no nkyere say wo ya eno de chese wo sum nyame yiro hutua tais mi show nkran ne mo mbo abrabo ese utia tais wo bu abrabo ensa ebusua udinzi hunu hwehwe Kristo was a life living a life of integrity yemubi obi wo sika de bebi adwuma nanso obi adwuma nego tisikanda bank bidi atotoka nansen mani baako wesidan oso o mini Ghana inti ma mempe obi na onkwatene fie ho na yen o de man na kwedro so kwaji wa ye man na tem chese on kai krase wesidan po na kwedro so ne yire na mpaibo ka paibo yesu etime save man no o de man na fa baby ekwachim na adwintine wure fi krase wesidan aden opeso gifie nifa obi ato asase sidan na betena me free na o de ahwa so mame no wodina kwedro so uwia wo kwasi ada no po dware na wo kwa asore wo dware na wo kwa mosque ei e Christopher ni ye nuanu magidifo mum ye hwe bibi yo me hwe bibi abuzia. That was Apostle Alexander Kumi Larbi and I didn't some way atuja mum ye hwe bibi ye nyina ye nyere ho le yansom yamisha makra bye bye.
Ghana TV, simply the best.